Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight, soybean and corn prices are about unchanged, while wheat's down about 4 cents. We had a little bit of a bounce overnight, maybe correcting from the steep losses that we've seen over the Friday and yesterday. But in general, the market is still trying to figure out just what the crop size is, and now kind of shifting the focus away from acres to yield. And right now, when you look at the next 2 weeks forecasts of off and on showers and maybe 85, 86 degree temperatures, that should be good for crops. As far as the USDA numbers, U.S. corn ratings remained at 56% good to excellent versus 76 a year ago. Bean plantings are 92% done, and their crops are rated 54% good to excellent, unchanged from last week, and versus 71 a year ago. And as far as the best crops right now it's Tennessee, North Dakota, Texas, Colorado, Nebraska. The worst corn crop is in Missouri, Michigan, Illinois, Ohio, and Indiana. Kind of the same in the beans, with best crops in the Delta, Nebraska, North Dakota, and Minnesota, and the worst crops in the Eastern Corn Belt, Ohio, Missouri, Michigan, Indiana, and Illinois. Winter wheat harvest is 30% done, and yesterday there were two stories out that maybe weighed on the wheat market. Number one, that as the harvest moves north in the winter wheat areas of U.S., the yields are getting better, and the protein's getting a little bit better. We also noted that in Russia, their yields are getting better than expected, and also the protein is approaching 13%. So that's a very good Russian crop that weighed on prices yesterday. Spring wheat is rated 75% good to excellent, same as last week and almost the same as last year. As far as weather is concerned, the Midwest weather looks no major changes, as close to average precip and average to maybe slightly below average temps are seen across the region. The 11 to 15 day outlook has ridging across the western U.S. and a weak northwest flow aloft across the Midwest. This brings average to a bit below average precip and average temperatures to much of the Midwest. Funds yesterday, pretty good sellers of wheat, corn, and beans. Right now we estimate that they're long about 15 wheat, long 100 corn, and short about 50,000 soybeans. We also note that a lot of people are asking a lot of questions about number one, the trade issue with China. There's no real time frame in which the talks will resume, and right now everyone's pretty mum as far as whether or not China will agree to come in and start buying U.S. ag goods. So both of those may be a little negative to the marketplace. We also, people have asked the World Board if they are going to use their June acreage numbers on their S&D on July 11th, or if they're going to use the NASS numbers, which nobody believes. And the World Board said they're going to use the new NASS numbers. So that would be a higher corn acreage than they had in June and a much lower bean acreage. So we'll see how the market wants to react and how they adjust demand with using these acre numbers. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.